Are you somebody who's looking to get started in the lawn and landscape industry, but you do not know where to start regarding what equipment you need, what equipment is going to serve you best, where to find the equipment, how much to spend on the equipment, what specifications you need for a good quality piece of equipment, and exactly how much you should spend as a total budget? Then this video is for you, and I'm going to be discussing what mower you need, what trimmer you need, the blower you need, and a truck and trailer setup that's going to work for you today and as you expand your business. For those of you that don't know me, my name is Isaac Bjork with 2B Green Consulting, and I've made it my mission and my passion to help guys just like you who are starting out and wishing to make a sustainable income in the lawn industry. Let's get started. So, the starting quote that I'm going to mention to you is, you need to spend money to make money. However, that is not enough for you to go off of, because you probably heard this before from any other business influencers, such like that, and it really doesn't give you anything to run off of when you're starting out. Because, and I was in your position as well, we oftentimes did not have the money that we wanted for purchasing our equipment. So this left us up with, what do I do? Do I cheap out and buy the cheaper piece of equipment, or do I not start at all because I was told I have to spend money to make money? Again, this can open up a bunch of new places that you doubt yourself, and really a bad situation. So what we have to realize is, this quote has gained popularity for a reason, and it is true to an extent. You do need quality that is not going to slow you down and is going to allow you to perform to the highest efficiency. Furthermore, you buy the quality equipment for recognition. This is not the recognition that you might gain from your friends for having the fancy new car, for example, or the hottest truck on the market. No, this is the recognition that you gain from owning professional equipment from the customer. This is the type of recognition that you want in your business. So what does the customer see when they spectate you mowing their lawn with a professional piece of equipment? They're going to see that you're clean. They're going to see that you value them for a customer, and you take your job seriously for mowing their grass. That is the exact response you want your customers to have when you pull up to their door. So what am I actually going to be discussing then? I'm going to be discussing today how you can price compare between different pieces of equipment and what's going to serve you best regarding your budget. And eventually I'm going to talk, this entire list is going to be done under $15,000. Okay? Now, that's going to be done, even if you don't have that, you'll be able to follow a couple of leasing options that I do discuss at the end of this video. So stick to the end for that possibility. Now, the question that most of you guys are searching for is what mower to buy. Let's get started. What I recommend is buying at either the top of the homeowner class or right at the bottom of the professional class. What this does is, it's the perfect happy medium between the specifications that you get from a professional piece of equipment, and at least most of them, and the price of a homeowner piece of equipment. So it's right at that happy medium where it's going to work within your budgets and it's going to function well for you regarding your business. What this means is, and I'm not going to be mentioning the exact model. There's a bunch of different brands. I mean, Exmark, Ferris, Skag, Hustler, all these different ones. What you have to realize is, a lot of times with these name brands I just mentioned, you're paying a lot for the name, not only the equipment and the technology that you're buying. However, this is not bad news for you, because you are still looking for that recognition that you can give your customer based off of your professional equipment. So you need to take that into account. However, with this piece of equipment, you can expect to pay between $5,000 and $8,000. In my situation, I chose a 52-inch. I lived in a rural location, and it worked best for the size of my lawns. If you hit my link down in the description and you book a call with me, I'll be able to discuss exactly the mower that you should buy according to your community, according to your goals, and according to your budget. Because for some of you, a 52-inch is going to be outrageous for some city dwellers like yourself. And in that case, you'll be buying a higher quality push mower, but that's going to be far below, maybe between $1,500 and $2,000. You see how a budget like this doesn't help all of you unless I can personalize it. So again, but we're still looking at the happy medium between the homeowner price and the professional technology. Another thing that you have to realize is when buying a piece of equipment, a mower specifically I meant, is there are some specifications that you want to follow, such as a high quality engine. Kawasaki makes great ones. Honda, as you know. Kohler. You want a high quality drive motor and drive gear. I like Hydro Gear. However, again, with almost all these models, especially Honda and Hydro Gear, there's several different models between a homeowner piece of equipment and a professional. With the Hydro Gear, what you want to look for is one that's serviceable. That is going to be a piece of equipment that's specified for the professional user. It allows you, it's more dependable, it's oftentimes more stronger, and it allows you to maintain it properly year after year. Furthermore, you want what's called a fabricated deck. That's going to be done, that's a deck part where the mower blade spindles are. That's going to be done with a heavier gauge steel, and it's going to be stronger compared to what's called a stamped deck. That's not what you want. Here are some specifications that you'll be able to follow when you go to your dealer looking for a new mower. In regards to trimmers, I like Echo, and a lot of professional users do. What I recommend here is an SRM 2620. That is a piece of equipment that's going to work with a couple different attachments, either your standard trimmer line, you'll be able to make it work with possibly a blade. Those are just a couple different ideas that you'll be able to use for various jobs that your customers may desire. Again, this is going to cost between $300 and $400. The blower that you need, I like sticking with Echo for the smaller piece of equipment, and what I'm going to recommend is a PB, again, 2620. Now, you're going to see that is not a big backpack blower that you see some other companies use. The reason why is, this is where price comparison comes in. Those blowers are $600 to $700. That's not what you want. Instead, and that's obvious, but instead, you want to spend as little as possible for the job that you need now. And again, that's going to serve you for the future. So this blower comparison, it's $250 to $315. And you're going to say, but Isaac, I want that bigger blower for the leaf jobs coming up. If you have the money for that, great. But for those of you guys who are on a more limited budget, this blower is going to work perfectly well for you, the PB 2620, and it's going, for those of you who are mowing lawns and just blowing off sidewalks. What this allows you to do is, especially if you're starting out in the spring, is mow lawns, earn money with this equipment, earn money with the mower, the trimmer you buy, and then once the fall comes around, you have more revenue, you have more income, you'll be able to spend money on the higher quality backpack blower that at that time is going to justify its own price. Now, the trailer that you need. This is your next bigger purchase, and it needs to carry your mower, it needs to carry your trimmer and your blower. You see some professional companies, they have fully enclosed trailers, and those are very nice for security and to keep your things out of the elements, your equipment. However, we're starting out, we're scrappy. So we need a 6 by 12 foot mower. That's what I recommend. That is going to be a single axle trailer that's easy for you to back up when you're starting out, and it's going to hold all 3 pieces of equipment. Even when you graduate, you will be able to either hold a second mower, such as a walk behind or a second zero turn, or just as it is, if you are in a medley of various lawns, a push mower. You want to look for something that has a wood deck on the bottom. That is going to be more reliable for its strength, and it's going to be able to be replaced within a few years. Probably they last 4 to 5 years, okay? And that is just a long-term investment. Now again, we are right in the sweet spot between the cheapest trailer that you could afford and a trailer that's going to serve you for this time coming. This trailer is going to cost between $1,500 and $2,500. Now, the truck that you bought. There's so many trucks on the market, and a lot of you guys are in different situations, but you can expect to spend between $5,000 and $8,000 on a truck. A lot of times, you will be able to use even some SUVs for these packages. with just this equipment alone, you're towing about, with the trailer as well, you're towing around 3,000 pounds. That can be done with small half-ton trucks or even some SUVs. That's just giving you a idea to go off of. So with the mower and the truck and everything, we stuck under the $15,000 price point, and this is realistic for some of you who are looking to get started. Now, some things I didn't mention that you are going to need are some smaller additional pieces of equipment, such as rakes, such as shovels, leaf bags, or just debris bags, and various hand tools. Not hand tools, I mean equipment tools. It's things that you might need for your mower, small repairs that you might need to do in the field. Leasing options. I'm going to be making a separate video on exactly a step-by-step process for you to use when you're walking in to your dealer about leasing options. That's going to be a future video, but I want to give you something that you can go off of. If you are somebody who's starting out and you have a credit score of between 610 and 630 FICO, then you are eligible for most leasing options. They're going to be, you're looking for something with a low percentage and likely from 1 to 5 years. That's going to be likely for your mower or something like your trailer or your truck, the bigger piece of equipment. That's going to give you a couple options so that you will be able to start out if you do not have the cash from the beginning. If this video has appealed to you and you want all these pieces of equipment, all this list personalized to you, your community, and the specific service that you offer to your customers, I want you to hit my link down in the description below. That's going to be a link to book a call, free consultation with me. Somebody who can help you get started to reaching your financial goals in a service industry business. Again, that's the link down in the description below. I want you to comment what you think about this list, and if you can see it working for your business, perhaps what mower you chose when you started out, if you've been in the business for a few years, and if it worked out for you. Again, this has been Isaac Burek with 2B Green Consulting. Thank you for watching. Comment, like, and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one.